if there was a checklist of things that you needed, I'd say getting a mentor in the early stages would be one thing that I put very high up there.
And I provide an online mentoring service, and that service can be bought from me or acquired from me through a process of a booking system. And when you book an allotment of a certain number of hours.
The Sherpering and the mentoring that came with it was very helpful in the sense that you do need to, I think it's better to sit face to face with somebody, and we've got a lot of information through the course. It was all there to be deciphered, but the mentoring is how you put it into practice.
I think being aware of what you don't know is important, particularly if you're going to start a business, and then finding someone who knows it, or can put you in the direction of someone who knows it. And I think Thomas, in that respect, I think was very good.
I like to establish networks so there's peer-to-peer learning within the groups that I work with, not just from me, because people might know, oh, does somebody know a great accountant, or does somebody know somebody that's good at marketing?
Thomas gave me a very clear plan on how to proceed. I felt that I wasn't too sure of what my next steps were. After I'd have a meeting with Thomas of what my next goals were, I would come back and meet with him, we would see what work needed to be done from there and move forward. And I found that very helpful. Everything seemed very achievable, and it was nearly like step by step.
You're going to need someone that you trust, that you can ask for advice, and having a confidant that has your best interests at heart, and has expertise, and that you can trust. Just even from a support point of view, if you had a couple of bad months, and you can even just say, I don't know, is this going well or not, or someone you can pick up the phone to.
When I give advice to people, I say the first thing is to be patient. Not all things will happen exactly the way you happen. You'll slip, you will fall. I've mentioned this before, but it's about having patience and determination to get back up again and go for your dreams.
You have somebody who's been there, somebody who knows what they're talking about, someone who has helped big businesses, small businesses, but someone who can really help you to steer your own course, make you aware, put you under a little bit of pressure tested as well to see how you do you really understand what you're doing, because then you need to start digging into, is your business viable? Right, so that's a cold hard question, and it takes I think another party to kind of shine that light back on you to say, what do you do that can be different to anybody else? What can you do that can add value to somebody else?
The greatest delight of all that I have is to see success. That's my success, is their success. When they succeed, I'm happy. And that's a genuine motivation from me. And I take great personal interest in what they're doing. I stay in contact with people over time. My door is always open for advice and support.
I often found if I was going to explain maybe the things that I found tricky, or to actually talk to him about what I was finding, what I was quite nervous about, Thomas also was able to break that down, be able to look at it very strategically and tick the boxes and how to go from there, and come away from this situation feeling very happy and like I accomplished my goals.
So I try to impart the knowledge that I have to the people that I work with, and I support them in every possible way. That keeps everybody safe, appreciating all the risks, the barriers, the challenges that may be out there, by having all the resources that you may require, and then that the Sherpa is there to do the lifting for you, but you as a participant on the program do the carrying. And if you fall, which can happen from time to time, I will be there to help you. That's what the mentoring program is about.
You have Thomas who's there, Thomas is available, Thomas is helpful, Thomas will give you feedback, you get to process that. Then when you have your own questions about that again, you feed that back to him, and it becomes a constant process that helps to streamline the thinking process behind this, what you're trying to do, and ultimately to have somebody there who you can relate to on a personal level is invaluable.